Hello guys, and welcome to the new part of me turning Alex Mercer from prototype into the D&D class. In the previous video, we played prototype and unlocked a lot of new abilities, so today we will go over my interpretations of these abilities into D&D. First of all, I had an opportunity to test the class, and I've decided to make a little bit of change to the ability called Infection Level 1. From now on, the unarmed strikes deal 1d4 damage instead of 1d6. First, we have Mutation Shield Power. This is a second level ability. You gain ability to morph your limbs for combat. By using your bonus action, you can turn one of your arms into a giant shield or back into arm. You can only have one shield at a time. Shield has maximum hit points equal to yours. Whenever you receive damage from an attack, melee, ranged, or attack from spell, you can instead block it with your shield. In that case, shields will receive damage instead of you. If shield's hit points are reduced to 0, it breaks. It regenerates to full hit points only after short or long rest. It's important to mention that a shield doesn't block damage from such things as AoE abilities, for example, Fire Breathing of a Dragon, or AoE spell. Next ability is called Critical Mass. It's a second level ability. You gain ability to partially bypass your hit points limit. If the healing heals you to full hit points, and there are still hit points the healing can restore, half of these extra hit points are added to your critical mass. Whenever you take damage, it instead reduces hit points of your critical mass, if there are any. The maximum amount of critical mass is equal to your constitution score plus your level. At the end of long rest, you restore all hit points of your critical mass. Next is Mutation Claws. It's a third level ability. By using a bonus action, you can turn one or both of your hands into giant claws or back into normal hands. When turning your hands into claws, you can choose attacks of these claws to either be considered attacks with weapon or unarmed strikes. You have proficiency with these claws, and they are considered simple weapons with properties light and finesse. If you attack while both of your hands are claws, you can make up to 5 attacks with them. If you attack while only one of your hands is claw, you can make up to 3 attacks. On hit, claws deal 1d6 minus 1 slashing damage. You can also use claws to cut big creatures into smaller pieces for your consumption. By using an action, you can cut a dead creature of large size into 4 medium pieces. Each piece will be considered as a separate body for your ability Infection Level 2. This ability probably needs rebalancing, since 5 attacks each dealing 1d6 minus 1 slashing damage is too much, but we will rebalance it at the final stage of creating the class, which will not be soon. Claw attack variant. Whenever you use your action to attack with your claws, you can instead choose to make these attacks charged. Make one attack with each of your claws. These attacks will deal 2d12 damage instead of 1d6 minus 1. Also, whenever you decide to use your ground spike, you can use one extra action to charge it up and apply one of these effects. You can apply only one of these effects to ground spike. Radius of ground spike area is increased by 5 feet. DC of saving throw is increased by 10. Ground spike deals 4d20 piercing damage on failed saving throw or 4d12 piercing damage on success instead of on normal damage. Ground spike. Third level ability. While one or both of your hands are transformed into claw, you can slam them into the ground by using your action. A circle of spikes with radius of 5 feet emerges from under the ground. The center of circle must be within 60 feet of you. All creatures in circle must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 5d6 piercing damage to fail or 4d4 on success. After that, you have to use your action to pull your claws out of the ground. Until you do that, your movement speed drops to 0 and you can't use that arm. You can't use that arm means, for example, you can't attack, you can't grab items with this arm, and so on and so on. Adrenaline Surge, third level ability. You have the ability to find strength when it's most needed. Whenever your hit points drop to 0, instead your total hit points. After that you gain 1 Devastator point, which will be used later, and can immediately move up to your double speed without provoking attacks. Until the end of your next turn, you are immune to all damage. After using this ability, you can't use it until you finish a long rest. Also, there are 2 honorable mentions, which don't get a separate video clip, but they do get a voice line. Health upgrade, 3rd level ability, your max hit points increase by number equal to your level. And movement upgrade 2, your movement speed increases by 5 feet and your jump height increases by 3 feet. Fall damage you take is reduced by 3 damage dice, potentially reducing it to 0. So, this is pretty much it. In the next video we will play prototype even more, and I will write new abilities for our class. So, I guess I'll see you in the next one.